Hello, lads and gents, and welcome to Playday 2, where we're going to be watching some good old BO1s yet again. And it's going to be match 2 of today, as match 1 sadly could not get streamed due to Ubisoft being at its finest. They were going to be checking out Jobless versus BlueJays Ventus to start it off, and they're going to be on Villa. Now, I'm going to be joined by my beautiful co-caster, Tyrell. Hello.
Evening. How you doing?
Oh, I thought that was a question to the audience. My bad.
There was a question to you, goddammit. Who else I'm talking to?
I have no clue, but I'm doing quite fine. Went to play some Siege solo queue. Bad idea. I advise against it. But uh,
Wait. And then you're still fine after this great amount of horrendous experience.
no.
Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, Puffer Bob is a liar. We have now that on camera and now on recorded footage. Anyway, at least one thing he can't lie about is the upcoming match that we're gonna have for today. And with today, we mean technically this hour because the next hour we get another one, and then the next hour. And when do we stop at 22 or 21?
20, 22 is the last one.
Yeah, so basically, if you are here the whole night, evening, then you're in for a treat, you could say. But at least for this hour of day, we're gonna have Jobless versus Blue Jay Ventus, and well, uh, do we know the map? I'm pretty
Villa.
sure we do. It's
Villa.
Villa. And well, and with that being said, we also got nearly all of Jobless and Blue Jays inside, so we're almost near the start. So I guess maybe some of the predictions, not very interesting to Jobless.
Yeah, no, most definitely not going against a 6-2 with two votes on their side. It's gonna be quite a hefty one. I mean, yesterday or the day before yesterday's matches were actually quite accurate to casters' votes, so or the staff votes as you may call them. So if this goes according to plan, they are going to have a really tough time. Also, Blue Jays in the past being known for their not only aggression, but just how well their team chemistry goes. But besides that, I mean, we're just going to have to see also depending on how well they play on the map. Now, Villa itself, we actually, used to be one of the more common picked maps, not anymore. It used to be in the trio of Clubhouse, Borrigan, and Villa. Now it's kind of switched off. So, seeing it after some time would be interesting, especially with I do believe there's been some just new strats that have been coming up in T4, especially for Villa. Not sure how that will go, but yeah, we're just gonna have to see it in action. Besides that, I guess we can also put in a shameless plug since we do have the time to do so. If you're looking to be a caster, any type of staff, production, observing, you're very welcome here. The Discord should be posted in the chat, or you can just find it on Google. Just type in Talent League Discord. You can even go on the Twitter, whatever you may want. If you feel like you're in for it, give it a try. It's going to be a dumpster fire, but we all have a great time here and there. Do you
Very,
have a
very encouraging.
yes?
Very encouraging.
I mean, I can't lie anymore. I've done one lie, I cannot do anymore. That's my max. But
But to be
do
fair, at least we somewhat get it always on the schedule, and we at least manage to have production.
mhm.
So, and the other thing is, the one great thing is, for me, obviously, personally, which is why I probably never gonna get, asked by any other leagues, is I can fucking run my mouth how the hell I want. So, with that being said, we can now send it off to Villa.
Yay, finally. But yeah, no, this is like one of the types of leagues. Even if in other leagues, normally you'd kind of get not judged, but they would call out the fact that you're not talking about the match. If you run out of stuff here, you can talk about Tetris for all the fucks I give for. But
No, it's not about the whatever you have to be on the match. It's basically it's my famous line. This game is PG-18, and so is my language.
ah, a nice way of expressing, I guess, your your words then and there. But yeah, okay, fair enough. But let's actually hop over to the match itself. As said, Blue Jays is going to come out with a ban on the attack. It's going to be a floor. It's pretty reasonable, especially with the drones' just absolute power to push people away from their positions and comfort zone. And the second one on Jobless' side is going to be Hibana, a bit interesting, although I'm not surprised with the amount of angles you need to get onto Aviators and with Master, because the breaches aren't like right next to the door, so you kind of have to have a bit of range and you don't really enter through the breach. So Hibana is kind of the perfect right there. For the first defensive man, it's going to be good old Capcan. Like I said, it's kind of reasonable. Capcan is a very strong operator, and it kind of just gives you a bit more of a job to do just with side tasking. Like, oh, is there a Capcan on this door? Well, if you don't check that, it could be too late as you blow up. But for the last ban on the side of Blue Jays, on the defensive one is going to be Cade, and yet again, reasonable, especially his claws are quite tricky to get from time to time. Even with the EMP impacts, you kind of need to find it. And if there's like good control over the drones that come into sight, it's going to be a very difficult time. But besides that, we're going to be going into Aviator. The game's most common picked site on here, you could say. I mean, it is one of the better ones, if not the best. So let's take a look at the loadouts. Do you have any comment on that, Tyrell?
Not quite really, except that obviously I can't fucking see it now anymore. But other than that, well, since you're like talking about MPs and countering Kate, well, you can bring an IQ, which Jibo decided to go away from, using the bug. I guess for much more broader appliance and usage. But still, I personally I don't see much like trying to go over it, but still, if I look on the defensive side from Blue Jays, well, should I be surprised to see Oryx? Should I be surprised to see Jaeger? Should I be surprised to see Alibi? Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're running down the middle of the spec, and well, you know, I'm kind of like sitting here a bit on like everyone from like the staff side who said that Blue Jays will win. Boy, are you guys in for a treat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, I mean, starting it off, it's going to be Blue Jays getting the first pick onto Glow. Extremely aggressive, as mentioned. Is that GBW? And I just read it like an absolute dumbass. Matters not. The Jaeger also tried to spawn peek, failed, and JJF5 is going to get taken out by Dent. Yeah, this is the type of aggression I'm talking about. They delivered the most like heavy blows in the start of the match, and it's kind of unpredictable. I mean, they're already down to a 3v5, but turned on to a 3v4. It's going to be Illy with the line coming on to Shep. Now in a bit more of a hard push position, there comes another one from the actually the Oryx player, I believe, not the Legion, on to Chaco. So yeah, while the attackers are putting on some pressure, I mean, the frag potential and power the defenders are delivering against them is, well, turned back, as actually a double kill comes from the side of Nuke. So Jaeger manages to take out one, but now it's a 1v2 situation. Everyone's on side. There comes one, the triple on the side of Ash. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're definitely not playing it slow. We got 1 minute 15 gone, and well, it's only down to 1 versus 1. I guess you really can see that both teams, they're like, we're not fucking playing games. We're not like needing to slow strat and walk all the way down. We just like it fast and we like to hit hard. And as now the last shot falls, it is Blue Jays who will come out victorious with the first round. And well, I mean, if this is what things are about to come, for this match, boy, I'm actually gonna have fun for once.
Get a timer ready. This is about to go speed lightning fast. We are going to be over in like 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Spawn peaks came in. Let's not even mention that. It was not only one spawn peak. I think it was like 2 or 3. Even more maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the entire...
Can you consider it spawn peaks when like you as an attacker have to pretty much move like 20 yards to be in a position where they can, stay inside the building?
I would consider a spawn peak in Siege more like kind of in the first 10 seconds. 10 seconds, if you die in that, you got spawn peak, ran out, whatever you want to call it. What else would you call it? It would just be a normal
peak. More runouts, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll run out, then there's that. But it's still pretty aggressive, extremely aggressive. And it's the first round.
probably pretty sure someone's saying, "Oh no, that's not the correct terms," and blah blah. blah.
Definitely.
Shut the fuck up! I've been here since God goddamn knows long, and I respectfully say that I have quit it long time ago, and that I wish for better times.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, even with Siege, I kind of just want to give it a try every now and then. I want every single hour I spent in this game back.
To be fully honest, at the point now when I, for some reason, tried to play, I was like shocked on what stupid shit I can pull off. I mean, same stupid shit as Kazu right now did on JJF. The Stacks is at least gonna get the revenge. He's gonna be able to take out Kazi, but immediately Chap is gonna fall out, taking out Choco, and you know, back and forth. I mean, look, Stacks go. He's taking out Siri, but there goes Chap. He takes out Jibo. And well, see, it's like I said, they're not gonna waste much time. They just look for them and just decide to either take them out of the map or be taken out of the map. Just high risk, high reward, and well, so far it doesn't look good for Jobless, but we've seen Nuxos try to pull it around before. Somewhat, see. Now, Pride, all the explosions, all the fires, nothing can help his sanity. We'll pick him up and clean this round off.
Very nice. I mean, yeah, like I said, high risk, high reward. They're definitely going at it at a gamble, especially pushing up so fast. Like, they take over areas extremely quickly, while though that can be good, it's at the end where you're not really set out for like a full-on, how would you say it, to finish off the match correctly. So, you know, maybe you can get a fragger there, maybe you can go for refrags, whatever you want to call it, but the defenders, they still have the positions. You didn't kind of push them out or anything. You didn't like destroy their gadgets much, so they're still in quite a comfortable setup.
I mean, like, look at the lineup what they're playing. Like, I don't see really like the utility clear on hand because I mean, Ash would be a thing, but let's be honest. Like, if we see Nuxus, he's not really gonna use the gadgets, so they're just clear there to say like, we don't care what they set up. We'll just shoot them. And then we're through.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to be working. I mean, the least you could do is like open up some.
I wouldn't say that it isn't working. I would say it's just BLUEJAYS are kind of like aware of this, and they're also kind of like, we don't want to like put so much brain and time into it. We just want to like take them out as quickly as possible. So having both of them have sort of this rather similar style of let's just get this over very quickly. You know, sure they're gonna rub on each other.
Yeah, I mean, but like BLUEJAYS do have a bit of an advantage. You know, at least you could do some verticality, open up some holes so they're not completely stuck in a like behind a shield with full ADSs. You know.
I mean, look, we got 30 seconds left, and like Ash is already in kitchen or like in pantry.
Yep, there goes GBW. He gets taken out, then does take up some damage as well, but it will not be enough. Siri trying to actually peek over to pantry window while the Ash is also there to support him. There comes one from JJ onto Kazi. Of course, that brought back to an even standing match at 4v4. Ash is playing extremely aggressively, you know. Actually, there we go. There comes a bit some, you know, area denial. Ash still trying to get any type of peek. She actually
my god, there you
go! Wow, there's one there comes the revenge from Sanity. A 3v3. They've already invaded side. There comes a double kill from Illy and Choco. And wow, Dent is not too good on HP. He manages to pick himself a double, but that's as far as it goes.
Stacks. JJ left for the side of Jobless versus Dent. And well, JJ and Dent, they just have to spit on each other and they're gonna be dead. And well, I believe Dent is in a bit of a situation right there because he has to defeat Stacks and JJ and get the defuse. And well, time ain't running for him, but he at least gonna give up the odds. JJ will fall down, but here's the problem: you still got Stacks on full HP, and if Stacks just needs to work it right. The drone is actually still there. They might gonna go spot him here. Like the flashbang is gonna go in. Look at this. Stacks is gonna be able to pull it off. And Jobless get their first round.
Not bad. Not bad. I mean, well executed, especially just kind of going into sight. That bandit was a bit of, it's ironic. He was kind of looking at pantry for the most of the match. The second he looks away, well, there comes an Ash into sight. The Valkyrie does kind of get the refrag, but sadly it's a bit too late. The double comes in, and there goes the plant, which, Dent was actually quite close to clutching, but that flash only did it screw him up. Now, yeah, without further ado, like you said, first round for Jobless, not looking too bad. It's a 2-1. Now, I'm still not sure, at least by
How
statistics.
to say it? It's typical for both sides. Like if it's with a pinch of luck, regardless from someone, then it goes immediately into the favorite. Like we don't even need to do the sit down and break down and analyze and then counter strategy shit. That's why all these analyst panels exist, and whatnot, where they invite like a whole bunch of coaches and analysts and what fuck not. But hey, we're here to deliver you commentary the way it's supposed to. Entertaining and shit talking on people
Yeah.
they can't defend.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that part. I knew something was up. The commentary, the way it's supposed to be, and there was some miss. And well, yeah, shit talking the players is our job, kind of, to some extent. But
Oh, hold on. It is my job because none of you all are doing this shit.
well, no, I'm not gonna start shit talking for someone. I will comment on
Yes,
their
you still want to have a career basically, but
yes.
in the meantime,
Oh
people who
my
ain't gonna have a career anymore, that's gonna be Blue Jays. So free goes out. Tazi's here, chap. And it only costed them JJ. But now Slacks will fall by without the least getting one. That's gonna be Sanity. And whoa, the rest is cleaned up. Jobless. Another round.
God damn, we're barely 5 minutes in.
Sweetheart, we're literally like the good old times when Lightum was still Brazil, and where there's like when a finger snap, and then in roughly about 15 seconds, 10 people were dead.
Yep, this is what I
This is the good old days.
love. Hey, at least they managed to get themselves back on track, evening out the score, which is actually quite nice, to be honest. I wouldn't think they would manage to do it, but I guess the casters' votes aren't going to be so valid for today, at least. Now,
Hey, I mean, with all fair to respect the Blue Jays, like they have yet to show what they're capable of. Jobless, on the other hand, each of the players has shown what they're capable of and have managed beyond Talent League. They've been part of national leagues. They've been in UK. They've been in Benelux. They've been in even in Polish Masters. So they are proven people.
5 seconds to insertion.
So it's just rather more the question: why the fuck are they here now? And but
what went wrong for you to be brought
to be honest, I have seen well, Siege is in a weird spot because you have such fucking long off seasons. What the fuck are you gonna do in the meantime?
Oh, you jack off, masturbate, or wank it. One of those.
Yeah, that's I guess no. Usually it's just the living death out of you.
Or that.
Yeah, and this is the problem, which is why places like here should be held. Anyway, Nuxus will not gonna be able to participate up in this round. Same goes Kazi. And as Chapel is the refrag onto JJ. The flashes are gonna come in. It looks like the calls are in. The rush is gonna come in. Stacks will find one. Siri on the stairs will take out Stacks. Immediately Sanity will take out Jibo. Leaving it all down to Shoko, who has now the task of taking out Free. Well,
with the DMR, it's going to be most surely a difficult task. He actually manages to get one, but Siri will be there to back up his teammate and finish it off, going round 3 for Blue Jays. And actually, not too bad. I mean, they actually went to rush the Ying, the Amaru, holy, one after another. But at the end of the day, you can't always win a rush every single round, I guess. They managed to do 2, though. That's
well,
fine.
It's I don't see an issue. Just basically trying to play Call of Duty here.
Team deathmatch, pretty much.
I don't even know how Team Deathmatch and Siege works, given how god-awfully slow and clunky the game is.
It's literally just kill, respawn, repeat.
Yeah, well, congratulations. This is how Team Deathmatch works. You managed to analyze it.
Thank you very much. I think I
20
should-
years! Over 20 years of game development! And
Yes.
only yet we have to, yet we figured it out.
Guys, no need to make me feel flushed. I know. I'm just an analyst now, I guess.
Oh god, no.
Oh, oh God, no! Is that? I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that. Just go.
5 seconds left.
All right, yeah, but no. Let's actually get a second for to this extension over towards yeah, for the extension over to Master's side. Now, one thing is with extensions on most maps, you have two extensions you can go off. Let's say, what should I say? You can either extend into Solarium or Library side on Chalet, which, okay, it's not that good, but you know, there are some extensions which can only work one way, and this is one of those maps where you extend into Master, you can't really extend into Study or downstairs. Now, why it works so well is why we literally just got shown. Illy gets, or Stacks gets taken off the board, while Dent is a bit heavy on fire. This map does, you know, show off some quite big rooms, big hallways, so, you know, getting away with a flank isn't too hard. Nexus himself does get taken off the board, making it a 3v5 for the side of Blue Jays, and they're all back to a track, so it's kind of looking just like a 2-2 trade of rounds right now. I mean, Blue Jays are already looking to win this one, and the pressure isn't too strong. The glass coming in onto 90 isn't too bad of an idea either, but since we don't have much pressure on Master or forcing them to actually push out of it, it's not going to matter much. JJ gets down, that's the Yana out, and now it's pretty fine.
Oh, would you look at this? JJ will go down, but Shoka will take out Sanity as Kazi will find Jibo, and look at this chap. Finishing it off, and Blue Jays are gonna go in 4-2 an advantage onto the attack. Since you are the person who has followed it more the game and has taken a more of an interest, is Villa still like a defender-sided map, or?
Yeah, the thing is, surprisingly, I've played over 100 ranked matches, and I have not played Villa more than once. It is... it is never in the map pool. It's so actually surprising, but no, I feel like Villa's similar to Border. You know, it is in a way defender-sided, but it's been in the game for so long that attacking
if you know what you're doing, then there's no
it's kind of fair. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I feel like it's one of the more unique maps, but Oregon. Yeah, sorry, I had to get something out of my throat, but. Yeah, no, it's okay in my opinion. But the role swap did happen. So, you know, most of the times role swaps happen, not much of a change, but you know, there are a time there and there. That's
Speaking of maps, I think I've seen some crap about consulate rework.
5 seconds to go.
Oh god. Actually, yes, that is true. You know the garage triple wall? With the double wall? That's gone. It's gonna be a solid wall now.
Oh, for God's sake, why? Stop ruining the best bits!
No, that's good though. That's good.
How the fuck it's good?
Okay, think about it this way. It's the main breach, and you can let's say there's a Kate on that wall. Okay, we'll go about it into the prep phase. Let's actually focus on the game. I'll explain. But JJ gets taken out. 4v5, Dokubi calls coming in. This is why also she's quite banned now, you know, regularly. She's extremely powerful. Mozzie coming in, he's going to be probably a hot spot next season due to the fact that he can hack the new operators. Rollers and use them against the attacker. The main stairs push coming in, that's a sledge. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Mozzie does contend it for a bit, but then decides to back off. Good idea. Yeah, you're not going to be challenging 3 guns at the same time. 2 minutes on the clock, actually wasting really good time. They're seemingly not going for Master or 90 anymore, fully focusing on Study and downstairs, which allowed does put a lot more pressure, and it's just a bit harder to defend, so we could actually get something out of this. Choco taking some damage himself, not too well of a start, but yep, there it goes. That's going to be GBW Tekken getting this first kill of the round. See what gets taken out, that's going to be the Lion, and well, that's where we're gonna, that's where we are now. Ooh.
When the fight doesn't seem to yield to anything at the moment, but Kazi in the meantime is gonna take out Jibao. So that's gonna be a leg up for the side of Blue Jays, but they immediately gonna lose it as Nuxus will find one. Sanity will find Stacks as Nuxus will go down by Chep, leaving it down to Shoko once more again. And he's gonna be able to down Chep, leaving just Sanity really into the play, but Shoko has nearly no life, and well, I think the mercy has been shown by Blue Jays. Well, it's not looking all too fresh.
Blue Jays at a 5-2 actually. 2 more rounds and they're going to be winning this one. But yeah, no, back to the concept, right? If you're, let's say, K-tricking, the triple wall. Firstly, you can't bandit trick it or mute trick it, so those two are already out of the thing. You only have K.
Hold on. You can't bandit trick it.
Well, you can.
What
but
the
with
fuck
EMP
have I
impact-
done for the past 5 years there? Then.
Well, that's God because of EMP impacts. Ace, if he puts his charges on more than 2 walls, the bandit can do it in time. And since there's 3, you're kind of in a bad situation. And with,
That's why you have bandit and Kaid and mute and like basically, or you literally fucking played it with a mirror. If you were that fucking talented.
Yeah, okay. But let's say most of the time Mirror's banned and you're not gonna bring Mute and Kate and Bandit because then you also need a Jaeger to trick it and maybe even an Izami to block off. So it's kind of putting out a full setup just for that. It's a bit absurd.
But to be fair, I've done shit where you just open it, put an evil eye, run back, reinforce, and then pretty much show the middle finger to them. Oh dear, I think if I'm gonna watch the video, I'm just gonna cry in tears, am I?
Yes, it was.
Oh, goodness sake.
That would not be a surprise. Nothing new from the side of UV. But, well, nothing new. There is something new here, though. Dan getting a kill onto GBW. That's going to be the Jaeger. Already back to a good start for Blue Jays. They seem to be quite in a very good, advantageous situation here. I mean, even with the setup did actually change up a bit. I do like the presence of Nook, a very deadly operator. Defense does stay a bit the same, and I'm a bit surprised that Malusi's actually not used anymore, like in comp or in ranked anywhere. Malusi's just kind of dead now. The nades are starting to come in from below. Man, just barely get away from that Legion, and well, seems like main stairs are going to be contested any second now.
Wouldn't say really much scratching the Legion on this one, but as long as smokes are in play, well, the Blue Jays, they're gonna be goddamn stuck on that stair. So Stacks, in the meantime, he will take out Chep, taking out the Ying, and, well, taking out also the big epileptical seizures that this operator has in their pocket.
Very true. Ying is quite an annoyance to go up against, especially when you don't have a Warden on hand or any type of Jaeger. Oh, they do have some fortune for bringing that Jaeger, but besides that, I mean, the smokes are starting to come out a bit early to say the least. I mean, smokes.
To be honest, like, even though if it's true, like, it's definitely doing the purpose. It's definitely slowing down Blue Jays, and they're not gonna get their asses up there. But if timed correctly, I mean, I think we already saw a few hints. It might gonna come a flank, but Shoko got his cover with the shotgun. But in the meantime, Stacks is gonna swing around and immediately get the refrag on. But look at this, there's another one, and his name is Dan, and he's putting it then into here as Nuxus would get him and take him out of his misery right there, leaving Sanity from Blue Jays all alone to fight Nuxus and JJ.
Seems like those head holes are going to be coming in any second. Oh, that's the Zami we all hate and love at the same time. That's why she gets also banned. But, when you play in silver lobbies, it's going to be Cavalry Clash. That's my prediction most of the time, at least. Back into the game, some shots are starting to come in. None of them actually connect, and I'm assuming that the Alibi... I was going to say that she may be going for a C4, but Alibi doesn't have a C4. Genius. Anyways, the first shot gets delivered. I mean, the HP is already going down for Ace, just one after another. He doesn't have the diffuser either, it seems like, and there it goes, laying down in the middle of Study, working out the Zami will be able to finish off Sanity and get them over to 5-3 on the score.
This hip firing is making me feel very suspicious.
I don't know why, but hip firing has gotten extremely popular recently. I don't know why, it just has.
Yeah, I don't...
I can't tell you why.
Did they change something to it again?
Actually, maybe. I'm not sure, but I heard. I don't know. At this point, I do
Please,
not care
no.
anymore.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
It just as it is.
I'm
but
having nightmares from Modern Warfare 2019.
Back to Call of Duty, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there to talk about, right?
To be fair, like since I don't know, started to lose my weight, I've pretty much like retired completely. I think the only thing I'm really doing is just here, sitting there, rambling, and just crying about what the fuck or at least Ubisoft is doing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
5 seconds
but
left.
other than that, I actually got offered a coaching role again
Attackers
for
must
code.
locate and defuse a bomb.
Would have been like with real, like, how to say, the org? Fucking hell, they had a huge as fuck land center to trade, well, basically to even fucking live there. But I just said, like, listen, I just don't got the passion anymore, really. Just, I don't know.
Everyone stops at their own time, so can't really blame you.
Well,
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, you've probably played Siege for more than the health system should recommend. I mean, you said how much? 5+
I
years?
was there in Operation Health and lived
Yeah.
through health. And anyone who says they need Operation Health, I'm seriously asking them, did any one of you actually live through it? And what god awful hellhole this was?
Well, certainly to say Siege is not good for your mental health, but this match sure is interesting. At least, you know, for now, it's actually slowed down. The first, what, 5 rounds, easily just complete rushes. Now it's a bit different. That's
Kind of
to
like
say.
waiting finally for Sanity to walk in and take out Nuxus, but yeah, I guess Sanity is yet having to spot out the opportunity right there. That would be that would be a goddamn free pick over there.
Reloading.
But
It
well,
seemed like-
at least he notices the Nux isn't there, so they're gonna have a little dance. But so far, nothing yields for them at the moment. And well, as long as they're gonna keep their stand up for more time, they're gonna lose. But no, look at this! Nux is getting hit. Don't know where.
Digital war. Yikes, that has to hurt. Well, it's just not looking too good on HP. They don't have a Thunderbird or a Doc to patch him up, but the P90 from one of those 2 operators is going to come out. GBW getting 1 Nuga, so it's actually following up. Not too bad with the HP he has. It's a 5v3 for the side of Jobless, so doing a bit of a clapback from the side of Blue Jays. There comes one from Blue Jays. Can't follow it up completely, though. Nuxus with another one, getting himself a double. He does not care how much HP he has. He's taking one after another. Choco finishing off Shep in bathroom, and now it's only Cassie alone. And oh, he's not even... Well, he's close to side, but not on the same floor, which... Oh, it will start to get interesting. 20 seconds on the clock, starts pushing.
We
past the
wish
stairs.
you the best.
Is that all we
It's
get?
hopeless. It's hopeless. Well, at least he's gonna get one. Well, was there ever really a chance for him?
Oh god, there comes the hip fire again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is really taking the piss out of him.
Definitely. But Blue Jays are still at a 1-point lead on the scoreboard. So, oh god, there's the polls starting to come out. The bald operator that we all love to see. Also, the guy who has a microwave for a gadget. But still, a Ying is going to be also quite just a hindrance in general. But yeah, we're going to see. I mean, they're going kitchen right now. Actually, no, that is not kitchen. Yes, that is kitchen. I turned the map upside down. Just give me a break.
Located a bomb.
It is going to be kitchen.
We still have a long night before us. You know that, right?
I am. You do. I have one more match after this.
I hate you.
we together have one more match, and then it's all you.
At least I have somebody else as well. So.
That's how I felt yesterday.
I will never solo cast in my life ever again. It is terrible. It is
5 seconds left.
just, well,
First time I did it, I know it was like a minute of silence because I
Attackers are
had
heading
nothing
out
to
to
say.
defuse a bomb.
Yeah, of course you have this goddamn minutes of silence, which is just god awful. And then again, you have to pretty much contain the both rows. Like, you gotta goddamn analyze what the hell is happening, and also at least crack up more or less enlighten the spirit, make it a bit more entertaining, you know.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
is a pain. It is a pain to end the conversation. But yeah, going on back to the match, there's going to be a bit of a refrag-ish type play. JJ gets taken out, Dent right after him, and Ellie just back on that HP. I mean, it seems like Jobless really likes being on low HP, but still managing to frag out that exact match. So maybe we're going to be seeing some Valkyrie right there. Pantry itself getting contested by the thing in line. Even from outside the pantry window, we're seeing some contestants. So it seems like it's going to be yet again a full laundry push, just like in one of the earlier rounds. But it's going to be a bit hard. I mean, with the boss pretty much having that microwave, you know, telling everyone where they are, it's most certainly not gonna be an easy job. Now they're not pushing above, they're not pushing Gleiber, whatever you call it. So yeah, you might as well just call it a one doorway to death. One way to death. There we go.
well, a one-way ticket. And as the flashes are coming out, they're gonna hit misses eventually, but I don't see much of a follow-up from Blue Jays. It's only now Kazi is walking in. And well, Nuxus,
Drop the bomb diffuser.
he just sits there like a thug and just watching them, picking them all off. Oh my lord! Oh, what the hell?
That's not.
I was like, sweetheart, did you see people flying by you? But he waited on that perfect opportunity.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord, this hurts.
Wow, have we not
and defuse
seen
bomb.
something like that in a while?
The 300 IQ hitting in. Boy.
Let's take a minute to go over what we just witnessed. What a fantastic play from the Legion. You know, you never can be too patient, but well did he do it well. That Legion did not get two, not even one. Actually, not one, not two, but managed to pick off all three, just finishing the round and turning the table, or how the normies would say, how the turns have tabled. At the very end, I mean, the planter was down in smoke. He even managed to remember that, so well props to him. The alibi going for a 1v1 with the drone, an interesting side of defense that's, you know, happening one after another. Going back into Aviator. My goodness, that is something to witness.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I haven't had things like these come up for a whole damn while. And the only one I really remember actually involves one of the players in here.
Really?
Oh, dear Lord, that was... I'm actually still having like a real like dead-ass grin of this, because it was actually one of those you really can't forget.
A bomb located.
Well, this is certainly one of them. This is...
This is definitely making like a list of some sort, so...
Oh, yeah. This is going into the highlights.
But
definitely.
at least, I don't know, let's try to fish out for some more of them, as then just trying to look for an opportunity or perhaps a little mistake seeing... Oh, but look at this! The stairs and Kazi actually taking out JJF, and Nuxus is going around and finding sanity as he literally running away, but he's gonna get taken out by Dent eventually. But still, time has been delayed quite a while and even taken out one of their players. So, not really perhaps the best deal you could make, but better than nothing.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, kind of unfortunate for the zombie to miss those shots, at least on the head side. I mean, the sledge getting taken out would have been a bit of a, actually a very good trade-off. I mean, it wouldn't have been man advantage in the first place, and those nades can't be extremely deadly towards the end game, especially, it's not vertical, but you know, Even with the Jaeger, they can still be an annoyance, although Yana has some herself. Now, we don't have the Zero, and may I say, I feel like Zero is sometimes underrated. Good gun and can do everything. The Gon 6, kind of soft breaching and can destroy shields, and he also has hard breach devices, along with some just intel and flank watch. So Zero is kind of the guy to do everything for you, but yeah. GBW getting 1 kill, that's a 3v3, man advantage is no more. We're going into the last 30 seconds-ish. I mean, it's 38, but what does it matter? These players are going to be going at their necks each second right now, as, I mean, it just depends from where they pushed. They could be kind of luck-based, depending on where people are looking. The smokes are coming out, and holy, what are we going to see?
As the smokes are flying out, delaying Blue Jays, and well, oh, Shoko is doing an absolutely beautiful job. As whoa, Blue Jays, they have a counter, and it's called using a gun. As 2 of the members of Jobless fall, leaving just Chibo alone with no help, and he actually wins it by the timeout, and also at least gets to pick one off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Jobless are on match point.
Very good. I mean, you know what I liked about the match? I liked how it ended off. Instead of showing us the kill, it kind of showed us a nice preview of the kitchen. A very nice showcase of the kitchen we have downstairs. So, yeah, besides that, well played from Jobless. I mean, they wasted their time and the smokes came in right. Blue Jays definitely had the plan down. I feel like they could have won it, but it was just the person behind bar. I don't know who exactly it was, but he was watching Vault. Which I feel like, okay, sticking right next to the guy who's planting isn't the ideal situation, but being a bit more closer to him so there can't be any off angles, some angles that, you know, you can't see behind the bar, it would be a lot more of an ideal situation since it would have won them that round and actually put them on match point. Now, Blue Jays most certainly need to win this game. I mean, if they don't, they're kind of just losing the match today, and Jobless seems to be actually having a tough time. You mentioned that they went for, like, qualifiers and just in general pretty high tiers in competitive.
Well, pretty much all of them were National League players.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Blue Jays, for what we know of them, they're actually holding up quite good. A promising team for a talent league regular, you know.
Wow. Who can you consider a talent league regular?
Praetorian, they used to be a lot. Guardians Alpha.
Yeah, that's kind of like my point. We have so many teams come and go. It's like
some of them say
people who are staying here, they're definitely making something wrong. Should only be a stepping stone, really.
For Team 4, we are not doing a bad job. We're at least consistent, you know.
Yeah, consistently swearing.
You can speak for yourself. I'm trying myself to hold back. We're all trying to get better, but no.
But then again, that's why you get more gigs than I do.
Fair, fair.
Oh. But I don't need them because I like the shit what I do, and one of this is calling out Siri because he falls down to GGF, as Kazi will get one onto Nuxus, evening out the score once more, putting both teams into the 4 versus 4, and well, it's nice that Blue Jay has underneath the whole control. It's just that they need to swing their asses up there because they're running out of time, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a bit unfortunate, but the nades from Yana Sledge, those could be useful unless the Sledge switching off for EMP. I'm not quite sure, but the Zofia could be the only one that actually has some sort of verticality from below potential. Nades, like I said, you can count them, but they don't actually reveal that much. They can only get a frag if you have enough intel. Now, Zofia getting taken out is a bit unfortunate, but also it kind of contradicts the Legion kill, which is the same, since he still has Sengus. Those would most definitely have been useful. The Yings are starting to come out. There comes one. It's a 3v4 situation. The refrag, a double kill from GBW, making a 3v2. Can he get another? No, he cannot. Oh, yes, he can. A very nice headshot onto Bathroom, turning the game around and pretty much securing the win for Jobless. Oh my goodness. What am I witnessing? The last one's in Bathroom. It's going to be Sanity. 3 for 145 on the clock. He needs to get things going. This is where normally you want to put yourself in 1v1 situations, but as we can clearly see, he is not going to be doing that, as GBW with a quad kill to finish it off. A very beautiful one, to say that, a unique one. You know, he managed to get 2 on the bottom of Astro. He was kind of hanging around Astro, just going one after another, but a nice 7-5 for Jobless, and managing to keep their, high reputation, to say the least. I mean,
I
what
told
can I say?
you. I told you, Staff was gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Oh, well, I guess they were wrong. I don't know who I voted for, to be honest.
Do you vote?
Yeah, I do. Hold up. I'm going to check. You keep on casting. I'm going to check this.
Well, there's not much to cast anymore other than the game is over, and with that, well, the game is over as well. That
Damn
means
it.
we're gonna move on to the next one. But before we're gonna do that, we're just gonna go into a little break. That means we're gonna be back at roughly at point, plus minus whatever technical difficulty and whatnot. Teams are taking like 15 years to do T under the shooting range, so the usual Talent League stuff. But don't worry, we'll be back in just in a second.
Bye-bye.